The Hidden Treasure of Silver Lake, A Tale of Discovery. The Legend of Silver Lake. Nestled deep in the heart of the Evergreen Valley, Silver Lake had long been a place of mystery. Surrounded by towering pines and misty hills, the lake stretched for miles, its still waters reflecting the sky like a silver mirror. But beneath its beauty lay a legend, the tale of a hidden treasure lost centuries ago when the famed explorer Captain Elias Sterling and his crew mysteriously disappeared. For generations, treasure hunters, scholars, and adventurers had searched for the fortune, but none had succeeded. Some said the treasure was cursed. Others believed it was all just a myth. 17-year-old Daniel Carter had grown up hearing the stories from his grandfather, an old fisherman who had once searched for the treasure himself. Daniel had always been fascinated by the legend, but it wasn't until his grandfather passed away, leaving him an old map and a cryptic note, that he realized he had the key to solving the mystery. Follow the weeping stone, and the lake shall reveal its secret. With nothing but his grandfather's map and the fire of adventure burning inside him, Daniel set out to uncover the truth. The journey begins. Daniel recruited his two best friends, Lucas Reed, a book-smart puzzle solver, and Emily Hayes, a fearless explorer with a knack for getting them out of trouble. Their first stop was the Weeping Stone, a legendary landmark said to mark the entrance to Captain Sterling's secret path. The map led them deep into the forest, where the trees grew so thick that sunlight barely reached the ground. "This place gives me the creeps," Emily muttered. Lucas studied the map. "It should be right around." Before he could finish, Daniel stopped in his tracks. There, hidden among the dense foliage, was a large moss-covered boulder with a thin stream of water trickling down its side, making it look as if it were crying. "The Weeping Stone," Daniel whispered. Carved into its surface was a set of ancient symbols. Lucas brushed away the moss, revealing an inscription. "The path to the silver depths lies where the earth meets the water." "What does that mean?" Emily asked. Daniel turned to the map. "It means we need to head to the lake's edge, the lake's secret." Following the stream that trickled from the Weeping Stone, they arrived at a secluded section of the lake. The water was eerily still, and a dense mist hovered just above the surface. "This doesn't feel right," Emily muttered. Daniel ignored the uneasy feeling in his stomach and stepped into the shallow water. That's when he noticed something. Beneath the surface, hidden among the rocks, was a metal ring attached to a chain. "Help me pull this up," he called to his friends. With a combined effort, they yanked the chain, and with a deep groan, a large, circular stone in the lakebed began to move. Water swirled as the stone shifted, revealing a dark tunnel leading underground. Lucas gasped. "An entrance beneath the lake?" Daniel's heart pounded. This must be it, the hidden passage to the treasure. But as they stared into the dark abyss, a deep, guttural sound echoed from below. Something was waiting for them. The sunken passage. Despite their fear, they pressed on. With waterproof flashlights strapped to their wrists, they descended into the tunnel. The air grew colder, and the walls were slick with moisture. After what felt like an eternity, they reached a massive underground chamber. Stalactites hung from the ceiling like jagged teeth, and an eerie glow emanated from bioluminescent fungi clinging to the walls. In the center of the chamber was an enormous stone door, its surface carved with images of a ship and a serpent. "The legend says Captain Sterling's ship was attacked by something in the lake," Lucas murmured. "Yeah, but that was just a story," Daniel said, though he wasn't so sure anymore. Emily pointed to an indentation in the door. "Looks like we need a key." Daniel reached into his pocket and pulled out the rusted key they had found at the Weeping Stone. As soon as he inserted it into the lock, the door rumbled and slowly slid open. Beyond it lay a grand hall, lined with pillars and filled with chests overflowing with gold, ancient artifacts, and a massive, jewel-encrusted throne. "We found it," Daniel breathed. But before they could step inside, the ground trembled. A deep, otherworldly roar shook the chamber. Something was coming. The Guardian awakens. From the shadows of the hall, two glowing yellow eyes appeared. A massive serpent-like creature slithered forward, its black scales glistening like obsidian. Its body coiled around the pillars as it bared its fangs. "The Guardian of the Treasure," Lucas whispered, fear in his voice. The creature lunged. "Run!" Emily screamed. They dodged just in time as the serpent's massive tail slammed into the ground, sending debris flying. Daniel grabbed the nearest object, a golden compass with strange markings, and shoved it into his backpack before sprinting for the exit. The serpent gave chase, knocking over pillars as it slithered after them. The chamber began to collapse and water started pouring in from cracks in the walls. "This whole place is going to flood," Lucas shouted. Daniel turned back. If they didn't stop the serpent, they'd never escape. He spotted a broken column teetering above the creature. "Emily, Lucas, help me push this." With all their strength, they shoved the column. It crashed down, pinning the serpent beneath the rubble. With no time to waste, they sprinted back through the tunnel just as the lake water rushed in, sealing the treasure chamber forever. A new adventure begins. Back on the shore, drenched and gasping for breath, they watched as the lake calmed once more, hiding its secrets beneath the surface. "We were so close," Emily said, looking back at the water. Daniel pulled out the golden compass. "Maybe we didn't leave empty-handed." Lucas examined it. "These markings, they look like coordinates." Daniel's heart pounded with excitement. The treasure of Silver Lake had been just the beginning. The compass was leading them to something even greater. With a grin, he looked at his friends. "Looks like our adventure isn't over yet." As the sun set over Silver Lake, the three friends knew one thing for sure. This was only the first chapter of their greatest discovery. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Wide Scope for more diverse content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, please suggest ways I can create better quality videos so that I can provide you with even better content in the future.